When you think of a Tyrannosaurus rex, you probably picture a ferocious killer. But was it also a doting parent? For millions of years, dinosaurs ruled the earth. But some were dedicated caregivers, while others were some of the most neglectful parents in history. Their story is etched in stone, in fossilized nests, tiny bones, and even the very position they died in. Today, we're ranking the best and worst dinosaur parents, and you might be surprised by who made the list. Kicking off our list are the largest animals to ever walk the earth: the sauropods. Their parenting strategy was brutally simple: lay a ton of eggs and leave them. Paleontologists have found huge communal nesting grounds where hundreds of females would lay their eggs, often burying them in soil warmed by geothermal heat, much like modern sea turtles. But after that, the evidence suggests they didn't stick around. It makes sense a herd of giant dinosaurs would have wiped out all the food in the area if they stayed. So, they played a numbers game, gambling that a few offspring would survive to adulthood. It was an effective strategy, but for a baby sauropod, life began on its own. Placing the tyrant lizard king on a worst parents list might seem bold. But the truth is, the absence of evidence is telling. We know T-Rex laid eggs, thanks to the discovery of a female T-Rex femur with medullary bone, special tissue also found in female birds before they lay eggs. But what happened next is a mystery. Despite years of searching, no one has found a definitive T-Rex nest or hatchling bones. This is a big contrast to other dinosaurs. Without that smoking gun fossil of a T-Rex on a nest, its parenting record is spotty at best, landing it squarely in our bad parent zone. Now, for a better style of parenting. Meet Mosasaurus patagonianus. These ancestors of the giant longnecks have given us some of the oldest evidence of complex social behavior in dinosaurs. Fossils from a massive nesting ground in Patagonia revealed an entire community frozen in time. What makes Mosasaurus a good parent is the evidence for herd living and dino-day. The fossils were grouped by age, eggs and hatchlings in one area, and juveniles together in another. This age segregation suggests an organized social structure, where adults protected the herd while the young were raised together. It was a community effort, a big step up from neglect. Coming in next is a dinosaur with one of the greatest redemption arcs in paleontology, Oviraptor. Its name means egg thief, because the first specimen was found on what were thought to be Protoceratops eggs. But in the 1990s, an embryo inside one of those eggs was identified as an Oviraptor. The thief was actually a parent. This was followed by more discoveries, like the Big Mama fossil, found in a bird-like brooding posture over its eggs. This was definitive proof of protective behavior, with parents actively incubating their nests. For a dinosaur once shamed as a thief, Oviraptor turns out to have been a remarkably devoted parent. And finally, the undisputed champion of dinosaur parenting. A dinosaur so famous for its nurturing that it's in the name, Maiasaura, the good mother lizard. Discovered in the 1970s at a site in Montana, nicknamed Egg Mountain. Maiasaura was the first dinosaur to provide conclusive proof of parental care. Paleontologist Jack Horner and his team found huge nesting colonies, suggesting they nested together like modern seabirds. But the most incredible evidence was inside the nests. They contained hatchlings, whose bones showed they were too weak to leave the nest right away. Yet, their tiny teeth showed where from eating plants. The only way that could have happened is if the parents were actively bringing food to their nest-bound young. From communal nesting to in-nest feeding, Maiasaura provided the complete package of parental care, earning it the top spot on our list. So, from the neglectful strategy of sauropods to the devoted, nest-warming Oviraptors and the ultimate caregiver, Maiasaura. The world of dinosaur parenting was far more complex. What do you think? Which dinosaur parent surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this trip to the prehistoric past, be sure to like this video and subscribe.